This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It's a 2006 Ford F250 crew cab short bed. It's a 6.0 turbo diesel. It's a Lariat, which is leather. This truck has 132,032 miles. It is a theft recovery purchased directly from an insurance company in Houston, Texas. It is on a salvage title due to theft, not collision. Please see the pictures of it before it left. Basically, the only thing that's different is it's got a tailgate now, which was in the back seat, and the rear bumper was really hammered, and we put a new rear bumper on it. Now the rear bumper that's on it does not have parking sensors in it, so it doesn't have parking sensors anymore. All right, anyway, basically salvage titles are the deal because the insurance companies do not want to be sued by whoever we sell it to. So the lawyers for the insurance company put on a salvage title. That's their way of divorcing the truck. So when we sell it to you, something happens to you in it, you can't go after the insurance company that has a lot more money than Wheel Kinetics. That's why they do it. It's always about the lawyers. Anyway, we get them here, we do an inspection. This is what it looks like. My guys hand me this. Super nice truck, runs and drives great. We did an ignition due to theft damage, passenger mirrors, both batteries, both rear shocks, passenger taillight, rear bumper, and we removed ugly Nerf bars, which are the running board deals. Also, there's no catalytic converter on this truck. If you're a diesel guy, you know why. They run a lot better. But if you're an Arizona buyer, you must have a cat. We will add $375 to the deal. If you're an Arizona buyer, it's mandatory. It's the law. Any other state buyers will add $375 if you want it. Let us know and we'll get it done. It'll add $375 to it. Okay? All right, I'm gonna walk around. I'm gonna show you this truck. Got a really nice set of high rubber tires on it. Terra grapplers. I'll point at anything I see cosmetically. I know that there's some dings on the tailgate, which is obviously because it was in the back seat for whatever reason. They probably tried to steal it and they decided it was too much work and then they just dropped it. Anyway, there's just some really minor stuff, but I will point at it so that in the photo gallery you can pull up the photos of that, whatever I'm pointing at, and drag the little magnifying glass icon over that spot and see it up for yourself. I mean, it's all very minor stuff except for the tailgate. It's kind of ding there, and we I think I saw another ding right there. I can't really see it too well, but I can feel it. The point of these videos is not really so much to sell the vehicle as much as it is to make sure that the right person buys it. Selling these are easy. Making sure that the right person buys it is tougher. This little part right here is kind of folded. Very common. I don't know if they did that to accommodate the exhaust or what, but it's like that. So kind of looks a little too perfect to be accident caused, but scrape here. Anyway, this tailgate, like I said, was in the bed and had big chunks of paint off it, so we just put a little white paint in there down here on the bottom. You could buy a louvered tailgate for 220 bucks if you wanted. It might look better, but really, honestly, I don't think it looks that bad. In a second, I will start the truck. I will show you the Carfax. I will show you the Kelley Blue Book for the truck. Dent right there. We'll go into the hood. I will look for the Ford stamps on both fenders, which would tell you that they haven't been replaced. I'll also take off the oil cap and look for blow-by, which is something everyone wants to know. 132,034 miles. All right, let's see. Like I said, here's the Kelley Blue Book. Ford F250 Lariat short bed, 132,032 miles. Typical listing price for this truck would be $18,840. Here's the Carfax. There's the VIN. Salvage title due to theft. 26 service records, which is excellent. We did this Carfax yesterday, 12/20. All right. It's getting dark. really good services. This guy was a regular at the dealership, making sure it was fine. Boom, boom, boom. And then we're getting close to when it was stolen, which is right here. 7/31 of 18 it was stolen and recovered, what is that, 8/8 of 18, so about a week later. Damage reported to the rear, which is the bumper, which we replaced. All right, here's the title we got from Texas, from the insurance company. There's the VIN. It was a State Farm vehicle, okay? And it was issued to State Farm on, this title was issued to State Farm on 11/13 of 18. We took that title and we got a title in our name. There's the VIN. It's now in Wheel Kinetics name, issued to us 12/13 of 18 with 132,032 actual miles, okay? Now you've seen all the paperwork we have. Let me go into the hood. There's the Ford stamp there, so that's the original fender. Ford stamp there. Oil cap off. Very light blow by, that's excellent. Ford stamp here. Ford stamp right there. And Ford stamp right there. Alright? So that's all original. I got my super duper helper here to help me unlock the car. Door locks work fine. Heated seat on and off. Forward. Back. Down. Up. Tilt up and down. Tilt up and down. You have a manual, no wheel lock key. It's nice to have. Headliner looks excellent. Door jambs look great. There's the passenger rear window down. Door jambs look great. It's important to look at the door jambs for rust. That's why I always look at them in videos so people know what they're getting here. No secrets allowed. There's your window. That's your driver rear window. Pretty truck. Honestly, I mean, I'm kind of hard on these because it's my job to be hard on them, you know, to point out the problems and not accentuate the positives. But this one's a nice truck. Window, window. Supposed to be finding the right person for the vehicle, not selling them, really. You know, that's the trick here. Let's make sure that people understand what they're buying and title and all that stuff, and that there's no drama and everyone's happy. Door locks. Perfect. Heated seat. I'm gonna go forward. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go up and down. Tilt up. Down, tilt up, and down. We did do a little bit of repair on the seat here. The bolster was torn, so there's been a little bit of a repair between here and here. Other than that, oh, and on this, right here, there was a hole right here. You can see we repaired that. Here's your adjustable pedals, down and up. Tilt wheel, right? All right. Let's see. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Let's do a systems check. There you go. Oh. That's that. Radio.
Finally do it. The wall will pay for itself on a monthly basis. It pays for itself.
That's all the steering controls.
Workshop. It's coming up.
Manual controls. Everything works fine. Let's turn the... Ooh, that's the heater for sure. Let's go down with that. Make sure we got air conditioning function in here. And the answer is yes, it's already cold. Perfect. All right, turn the fan down. Let's try the controls. Steering controls, fan up, fan down, temperature up, temperature down. That all works fine. Everything's functioning perfectly there. Turn that off. Boom, boom, boom. Trailer stuff. Let's see, what else? There's tow on. I'm doing that right there. See? Boom. On, off. What else we got going on here? There's a rear slider. It's getting slow. Very common for that. I would leave it closed because eventually those things break and they're a pain in the ass to fix. And they're about $600 and about 6 hours of back-breaking labor taking the back seat out. So just leave it closed. That's my advice. You don't have to listen, but I would. Anyway, we're gonna go into 4 low right now. Drive. In reverse. All right. Then we're gonna go to 4 high. Drive. In reverse. Perfect. Now we're gonna go 2-wheel drive. All right, let's go for a ride. This truck's on a salvage title. If you come here to drive it home, obviously you need plates and insurance. You can get neither on a salvage title. We have to take it to the cops and get what's called a level 3 inspection done. Once we have that done, we can get a restored salvage title and you can get insurance and we can issue you plates to drive home with. Both are mandatory, obviously, if you're gonna drive it home. That's $200 to do that for you before you get here. Then we have a $250 dock fee and we have taxes. Taxes are whatever your state tax rate is plus our city of 2.7%. So, summary, if you come here to drive it home, you will pay your state tax rate plus our city of 2.7%, $250 dock fee, and $200 to restore the title. If you pay by wire and ship, all you're obligated to pay is agreed upon price and that's it. Unless you want to check the box to have us restore the title for you. This thing runs great, really strong. That'll add $200 to the price if you check that box, and before it ships out we'll have the title restored, get a restored salvage title for the truck before it ships out. That'll just add $200 to the price. If you are going to pay by wire and ship, once we receive full payment for the truck, we will fill out the title with your name or your company's name and address, sign it off to you, scan it into your online file so you'll be able to see it immediately, and mail it to you. We even scan in the envelope we mail it in. Obviously, you'll have the vehicle shipped to you. You already have the title from the mail. When the truck shows up, you'll take the title you already have in the mail and the truck and go get plates. Very simple. Deposit. Once we have an agreed upon price, please make sure you get your deposit in. This is a really pretty Lariat truck with low miles. It's going to sell really quickly. It's got a lot of eyeball also. So please make sure you're ready with a deposit, $500. Once we get your deposit, we'll put your name in a banner over the truck at wheelkinetics.com. You'll know and everyone else will know to stop looking at it because it's yours. Until then, it will stay for sale. Last part of the video, I say this in the last 2 or 3 minutes of every video I do for every vehicle. I urge you to look at other videos to verify that I'm not singling this truck out. I do this to every single vehicle. We do not have salesmen. Thank God. We don't have bottled water with our name on it. We don't have a lounge for you to hang out all day in. And we don't babysit you when you do show up. If you were to show up and test drive a vehicle, which is kind of silly since I do it for you, but if you were, I would just pitch you the keys and say, have fun. We're not babysitting and we're not telling you what you want to hear. We're giving you bare bones. We're giving you tons of information so you can make a good decision. We don't make the price higher so that we can fix vehicles that break in the future, customers' cars, because we're not fixing this vehicle. The day you own it, you're the owner. If you don't like that concept, go buy from somebody else, because we're not writing checks for anything. It doesn't matter if it's a window motor or an injector or a radio or air conditioning. If it breaks, you're fixing it. We have people who understand the value in buying from us. You know, obviously the value is affected by the title, the history of the vehicle, and they know they're saving a bunch of money, and they know we're not trying to make as much money as we can. We're just trying to move vehicles, all right? So in order to do that, we can't be fixing people's vehicles, right? And we're not fixing this vehicle. This vehicle, like all vehicles, will break eventually, and when it does, you're gonna have to go get it fixed, all right? And because you save so much money buying from us, you'll be able to afford that. I think that's about it. This is a really nice truck. It runs really strong. I drive these things all day long. I know them inside and out, and I can tell you this one is really nice. I think that's about it. Thank you for your time.